This is kind of the definition of casual, experimental play. I don't expect this to go very, very well, but there's a bug with Anubis, right? And it doesn't work properly. It doesn't work the way it's supposed to. But I've been told to get around the bug, and I actually think Anubis is like a great card, like really, really fantastic card. Um, and now I kind of know how to get around it. I was just like, I'm dying to play this card, so I've tried to create a very kind of speculative deck that might work. I don't think it's fantastic. Of course, it's called Anubis Aspiration, but I only have 2 copies, so we've done the best we can. And I decided just to make like the whole thing. Like, let's test a whole bunch of units. Let's put it all together and see what happens afterwards. So Anubis likes when you can ping stuff, get stuff really really low health, and then he can just remnant revenge everything. Oh yeah, I should say, like, one of the reasons that I think Anubis is a really really strong card right now is the graveyard isn't actually used that much. Like, erasing a card from your discard pile, that's not asking for anything. That's so cheap. I also think 1/4 is a great stat line to come out at, and only 2 to evolve as well. So I think it has like good stats, the ability. Like, if you want to attack, of course you can attack. There are a bunch of stuff you can do, but also the ability to just like ping little pieces off. It's hard for your opponent to go too wide without Remnant Revenge. Like, you can get really great value out of this. And all you're losing the cards from your discard pile. I'm obviously not going to go for like graveyard heavy, so we don't have the collector in here or anything. And I don't think veterancy is that great on Bushi either. So Blade Banshee as well. I so rarely play this card. I'm not sure if I've ever really played this card. But it's something that can take one thing out while also like just getting a ping on something else. You know what I mean? Like, it can destroy one thing while also getting something else low. And then Anubis can sweep in and then just start cleaning up is the idea. I'm going to try it. They're both very, very kind of speculative ideas. Nezerim as well. I've got Nezerim and Blade Banshee. The other reason is I did kind of have like Cerberus, because originally I started with like a lot of Psychor and Printers. I think the actual base zombie card is one of the best base, default generated cards. I really love it, so I do like to have a lot, but eventually I went from, well, let's just play what we've always played, to let's play the cards that we don't normally play. Like, we're already trying out Anubis. Let's just try everything. And one of the things that I do like about Blade Banshee is it's a 3/3. It comes out at a 3/3. That's about as good as you can normally expect. It's really down to personal preference beyond that. Like, I prefer 2/4, but it's not a massive deal. I actually hate that it becomes a 5/4 though, because this means it's almost begging to like fight something, go down to like 1-2 health, and then get pinged off, and suddenly it's giving 3 evolution points away. I really wish this was 4/5, but there's nothing you can do about that. Nezerim, yeah, like, again, it's a 3/3 basically. It comes out at a 3/3. That's about as solid as you can really expect. Then turns into a 4/4, but its ability is okay. It's kind of a team player. It might allow us, if we've got a dominant board, to just stay. Anubis is already very, very tough at 1/4 into 2/6. Yeah, 2/6. So Anubis isn't going anywhere. Yeah. I mean, I don't play Nezerim an awful lot either, but I just feel like this is the time. Tengu as well. All right. Yeah, I should also say. So Nezerim also kind of allows us to go what I call fat, as in we can go 4-5 units and put the pressure on. You got this trade-off where you're like, okay, well, look, we're opening ourselves up to foul play. This isn't great, but he keeps us all topped up. He can give you like a really scary board. You can go kind of fat, and then if they've got, you're playing into it, but that's just a handshake. But Tengu's the opposite. Especially with necro mutants, he has the ability to destroy wide boards. I mean, again, he's kind of a ping, right? Like, the Curse of Aging means all of their units lose a health point. So again, he's something that can just like affect their whole board when I discard a necro. Take everything low, and then Anubis can finish it. But also, Tengu itself has the ability to kind of go thin, as in you don't need much else on the board except Tengu. Tengu tends to Tengu can kind of be like your only unit on board, and you're still kind of okay with that. Like a 5/4 body, he evolves once. That's not asking too much. You're probably gonna end up accidentally evolving him. Well, not even accidentally, but just through using his ability, other various pings around the board, Tengu tends to evolve. And if he's the only thing you've got left on the board, you've still got the ability to destroy a wide board or a large one. And if it's empty and there's nothing else, then 5/4, your opponent normally has to dedicate some sort of resource to destroy a 5/4. I do hate like 3/2. Like I think, but of course the ability, just the ability for it to come out and then use its ability. I definitely don't want it ever staying at base 3/2. With only 2 evolution points though, like Darwinism kind of fixes that problem. But again, it's kind of like a card I don't use an awful lot. I'm trying really, really hard to use Tengu. I'm just going to go out again because, yeah, Tengu basics, no Nezarim. This is a different deck I've got going. And I've gone like in a super different direction. But it's more that Tengu's really, really strong. And I feel like it's a card that I don't see as much as I should see. Like other people don't seem to play it. I actually don't think people play Necro as much as maybe they should. I think Necro's a pretty good gene. But it gets overshadowed. Right now, like, everyone's playing, you know, well, I mean, there's an awful lot of squad decks. You've got some kind of Bones decks, but I don't really think so. Loads of Zoo. Like, it's a lot of Zoo, a lot of space right now. So, not as much Necro, but I think Necro is always a tough battle. Heroics, you know, I've got 2 of them. I'm sick of talking about this. Like, clearly I see something in Heroics that other people do not see. Because everyone thinks Heroics are trash. I've tried explaining it in a million different ways. People just don't see them the way that I see them. And I've just kind of given up on it. Data Fuse. I've gone off Data Fuse just a little bit. I still think it's great. Like, I think this is an amazing deal. Basically, it's you get 1 evolution point and I get a card. You know, like, that's the handshake. That's the deal. I'm like, that's a good trade. I'm more than happy to give you 1 evolution point for 1 card. You know, that's absolutely fine with me. Has a pretty good cantrip. Guardian too, so maybe it can protect you just a little bit. I'm also taking it in this deck for the Guardian. Most of the time I don't really. It's more just the handshake, you know, the evolution point for the card. Biorecycling, Darwinism, Explosion. These are all the things that I play all the time. I try not to play Hellfall, but this is kind of like one of the reasons that I've gone off Data Fuse a little bit. Is I've started going, wait a minute, like, I'm like, oh, good, like, you take an evolution point, I take a card. But doesn't Hellfall mean I get 1 HP and I take a card? Like, this isn't even a trade-off. This is just, well, I get everything. Like, surely Hellfall is just generically better than Data Fuse is. We've only got the Data Fuse kind of for the Guardian. Like, I just think we've got no way really of protecting ourselves apart from Charon and Data Fuse. I expect our health to get a little bit low. It feels weird to have a zombie deck that doesn't have any cycle or printer in it. So I just think the zombie card is so good. So, like, really, really useful. So useful. Yeah, Incinerate, Into the Void, Jubilant Crowd, Power Orbs as well. You know, like, I suppose you could say, like, the bottom half or the foundation of the deck is stuff that I use in a lot of decks and that I rate quite highly. But the top half, you know, like these advanced mutants, oh, it's weird. These are definitely not kind of the things that I tend to use a lot of. At some point throughout the week, I'm thinking I'll go back to my untypical squad deck as well. Standard squad just doesn't work for me. I think it's like a personality thing. I can't seem to mesh with it. You know, I can't seem to enjoy it even. I seem to have the wrong mindset for like generic standard squad play. Yeah. Let's just see if it works. I'm so excited. Well, excited's an overstatement because it's Sunday night and I've got work tomorrow. I just want to relax and play some games, and I'd like to learn something as well. So it's very possible we go like 1 win, 5 losses. And I might still be okay with that. Like, at least we learned something. I'm not expecting to dominate or any, you know, but I think we can probably steal a win or 2. I just think that, like, our zombie card is really underutilized, our default mutant. And we've kind of got an upper half that I'm not like, I don't feel super amazing about either. Also, we are susceptible to one of the things that is most predominant right now, which is of course squad, because all those little pings from Anubis and that, well, Pandemonium gives everything armor, so those pings aren't actually going to happen. Or, you know, I need to take like an extra step with Anubis over what I would normally have to do and evolve it, so it deals extra damage with the ping, so I can then clear things. And then even then, of course, it won't be as effective. The armor's really an issue, and there's a lot of squad. So maybe we just meet like 6 squad decks in a row and lose because they put out Pandemonium like every time. Weesh. Oh man, I kind of want all of this. I don't think Blade Banshee's useful immediately. I think we need to keep the Forgotten one. And I think Health Orb is kind of like a no-lose situation. Like, you can put something on, if they ping it, it's like, so what? You know, you still get a card. You haven't lost any card advantage. It just hasn't done anything for you. Okay, so they've got basics then. They didn't put anything down. Wow. If they're not going to commit anything, then don't we Tengu here? Yeah. We could actually even Power Orb. Like, I don't think this is... I'd kind of like to keep the Power Orb for when we've got something more to offer, but it's just a card. You know, it allows us to keep moving. And they're not doing anything right now. But I also like keeping it just as an option. What are we at? 6 cards. Yeah, I also like keeping this as an option. Because, of course, like, Necro has some difficult stuff like the Gravelord. Oh, humongous. Okay. Well, that's their decision in life. We don't actually have a lot of buildings. So, we're a bad matchup for them. I'm very kind of paranoid about buildings anyway, because it's evolution points on the field that your opponent can take. And when monsters attack buildings, they don't take any damage. So you're just giving them like evolution points, but you're not actually dealing any damage to them. Whereas at least when a monster trades into another monster, they might evolve, but at least they're not you know, their health is still lower. So it's easier for me to then ping the monster off and get those evolution points back. I mean, of course, we could have put the Power Orb on it, but, I mean, we're not going to trade into the Humongous anyway. There's no way they actually buy into this, is there? So... It's kind of weird that they cycled their zombie and then just put nothing on the field. Like, what was that achieving? I don't know. Everything they're doing right now is a little bit strange. But it looks like the zombie's destroyed, Humongous levels up, and then we might even Tengu to unlevel the Humongous and then kill it with a zombie. The question more is like, do we discard the Forgotten one? It looks like it, right? This isn't when you use heroics. This is the case where you're like, well, I have heroics in my deck just in case, but I have the advanced cards I need, so no problem, I'll just cycle it away. It hasn't hurt me at all, having this heroic. Okay. What the... Are we just gonna... Okay. Are we just gonna get a free win here? Yeah, I mean, I'm more than willing to just take it then. Don't we just... Do I actually want to use the ability? No way, right? I suppose I also could have zombied with a Power Orb on it. Because we just kind of gave up and evolved. But I also like this. They could Toxic Leak this. But it would... yeah. It probably would have been better just to zombie and then Power Orb the zombie and deal the 3 that way. We've definitely set ourselves up for a foul play, but not for a flat one. Like, they won't get the evolution points from the Tengu. Have they just gone AFK? This is a strange way to get our Anubis dreams going in. There's the foul play, yeah. We kind of knew it. We kind of opened ourselves up for a foul play to set an easy one. It sounds weird to say that, but I'm happy to take the foul play out of their hand. So their zombie attacks my zombie. You've got multiple health orbs. Oh, mate, do you not... Okay, so I can only assume that they have got the wrong half of their deck and they're really, really desperate right now. Okay. Should we just give them the credit and say they got unlucky? I don't know what else you could call that, because if it wasn't that they got unlucky and they drew like the wrong half of their deck and got really like card screwed, the only other like conclusion is just their deck was a mess. How can you have 10 cards in hand and not really be able to do anything? That doesn't make sense, right? It's a weird one, right? Open ourselves up to that foul play. We could have taken the power orb off the Tengu as well. Health orb, power orb onto the zombie instead. We know, well, we're kind of making a deal where we're like, it's okay if you foul play this, but you're not going to get the evolution points from it. So putting the orbs on it, you know, we could have maybe gotten more value out by putting it on the other. But I kind of just wanted to make it... Isn't this the same player? Okay, so maybe we see now if they did have just like the wrong half of their deck or something. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, but that whole thing was very, very weird. My opponent starts as well. I don't want to commit foul play until I actually understand what we're playing against. But I don't really... it's kind of a weird one. I'm still learning this deck, obviously. I'm still trying to work out what's going to work for us, what we're really searching for. I kind of sat down after I had my dinner. And I was just like, oh, this card is so great. Let's try it. And then while building the deck, I then went... Oh, this card is, you know, like this. Oh, this other card is so great. So suddenly before I realised it, I've made like 3, 4, 5 decks. Oh, for goodness sake, mate. They've gone from like one extreme to the other, haven't they? Don't know if I want to destroy my zombie. Yeah, like, doesn't really achieve anything. We could into the void just to, like, really be ridiculous. Nah. I love kind of like zombie versus zombie play and outplay, because now it's like 2-3, but they need a little bit extra, right? Wow. It looks like this game's going to be really thin. So neither evolves? Isn't that correct? Yeah. Neither evolves and Nezarim's about to come out? No. No, 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 no. No. Nothing. Nothing makes any sense there. Oh, this is actually kind of busted, isn't it? Forgotten one in here. Nice. And what we've got in our hand are quite nice solutions as well. Yeah, the problem was that we got the extra ping from the zombie, but if we bio-recycled, something would have evolved and gotten out of the burn, and that's no good. But they can easily now ping our Nezarim off and evolve, but then we're going to into the void, I think, and buy ourselves some time. And then bio-recycle. You still need an explosion or a power orb. Yeah, Darwinism works. Of course. What? Not on that. No, mate. You could have put it all on the zombie. You could have Darwinism during... Okay, never mind. For goodness sake. Okay, I'm just going to say this, but I actually don't like the way this guy's playing at all. Do we cycle the Tengu just because? I think we have to. Well, because of the Forgotten one we can, I should say. Genuinely, I just feel like they did everything wrong. But then again, they've got 26 health and we've got 18. So what do I know? You know? Data fuse. What am I really protecting? Nothing. Nothing. Our hand's a little bit awkward as well. But they're not threatening... Oh, I was about to say they're not threatening a lot of damage, but they are now. But they have no basic then. On the other hand, we've got no real way of dealing with their targeted shots, so... This is definitely a time that I think data fuse is necessary. We need to buy just a little bit of time. We're about to turn the corner, for goodness sake. We're actually really close. I think this might buy us enough time. Because we've got the explosion into the void, foul play. And we're about to get the Forgotten one. So we're about to have like a big turn, really. So zombie pings off data fuse and then you... attack me and get me down to 11. But you just discarded your... Yeah, oh, so you have a basic. Okay, so it's the same thing then. That's fine. Yeah, nice work. Do I actually want to do it on this? Yeah, I do. Whoops. Maybe I should have destroyed that the other way around. But of course I wanted the evolution points, so... Well, this is worth more evolution points. So... Oh, but it's kind of irrelevant. I mean, either way I level up, so... Maybe I should have used Jubilant Crowds. We're in a very precarious situation, right? Very, very precarious. Like, our board is really big, but we've got no Guardian. We needed everything the other way around. So they're going to deal at least 3 damage this turn and get us down to 7. I'm not sure what that health orb's going to do. So you can't put anything else down right now. They cost themselves damage. That's the only possible explanation here. They cost themselves damage. They did get us down to 7. So they did deal the 3 damage. It's just... that doesn't seem correct. I think they're definitely playing for a foul play. I think we have to buy into it though. That's the problem. If I do it like this, that works, right? No, we'd have to do it that way. This sets us up for such a crappy foul play, right? It's going to feel awful. And we can't destroy this either. Do we actually have to turn then? No, I think we've lost this one. Wow, that sucks. Yeah. Oh, crap. That sucks. So maybe we need a little bit more Guardian in the deck. We've kind of got answers in our hand for questions that he didn't even bother asking us. You know, it's awkward. Foul play, though. I know it well. We saw them play foul play last time, so you'd think the Forgotten One's about to get foul played. Oh, so you've got us dead to rights next turn? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Oh, you've got us dead to rights. Wow, that was good. So we really do need more Guardian then. Oh man, I don't even feel like they played that well. I just feel like our deck's a little bit sketchy. I'm not sure about this Banshee Blade. But it does feel like Anubis takes a little bit of time. Everything we've got takes just a little bit of time to really get going. We just need to get like 1 more turn, 2 more turns. The Blade Banshee was such a neat idea as well. I'm just not in love with such an awkward thingy. The Collector can't be correct, can it? It does look like High Gravelord. Oh, I kind of like everything else. Like, Tengu maybe not, but Charon, High Gravelord, Data Fuse. We've got enough Guardian, and this deck seems pretty good at getting board control. Zombie decks normally are. Pretty good at getting board control. Their ability is really, really strong. We haven't really been able to take great advantage of Anubis either. But then again, we just lost to a deck that, you know, was like anti-building, had this humongous coming out and so on, and didn't play that well either, and we still lost. So it's an exploration. This is like going into the great unknown. We really aren't like 100% comfortable with these cards. We're learning how to play them. So, wow. Oh, I kind of like these options though. Why do we keep playing against ourselves, though? What's all this necro about? I think you're supposed to want to put Anubis down straight away as well. I don't think putting the zombie down accomplishes anything. Yeah. The worst thing that happens is they slam 3 buildings down. That would be irritating. Maybe you can't... I don't know. Anubis seems like it personally would like to go down as early as possible, because that's when monsters tend to be weak. I mean, it's always going to have opportunities to ping stuff off, right? But that tends to be when things are unevolved and a little bit easier to get to. So Nezerim would have felt a lot better going into the generator there. Wow, we're really... I don't know about this. I'm not even sure if we can... Should we power or Anubis? But I don't think that's correct either. It's a little bit of extra damage though. Yeah, I think with foul play explosion, with 4 health as well, like it's going to take an actual expenditure of cards from our opponent. So default zombie plus the Gravelord would do it. But the Gravelord... No, because the Gravelord would... No. Yeah, the Gravelord would evolve afterwards. But then we zombie back. Ooh. Oh, they know how to protect their buildings, don't they? I don't think that was right. No, because we still kill it. Right, that didn't achieve anything, did it? Doesn't seem like it did. That Tree of Vitality really sucks though, doesn't it? No, we can't take it out. That sucks. We can get the Guardian low, but... That juicy 3 evolution points is right in front of us if we can just get to it. Maybe I should have bio-recycled. It doesn't feel right. I don't think that's correct. Humongous. What is it about Humongous? Why is everyone playing this card? Am I missing something here? Because it looks like a 2-3 that gives 2 evolution points to me. So, Zombie on the Nezerim. Zombie on the Nezerim, Humongous evolves. But then we just zombie right back. Oh, they have so much crap, don't they? Yeah, well played, mate. Oh, he was not expecting that, was he? He was not expecting that. So we can just basic this. It's not even that difficult. We just basic it. Which probably means this is the correct time to thingy as well. And we'll destroy our zombie at the top with bio-recycling anyway. It's about to burn, so this is probably for the best. Nah, it's still about to burn. It's still kind of pointless in it. You have to bio-recycle something. I think it has to be this, doesn't it? Both of them are just worth so much. Oh, that was perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Oh, that was such a great draw. That feels amazing. And we will bio-recycle our top Nezerim. That's okay. Oh, that was great. Now we've got the cryo core rolling. Everything feels fantastic. Imagine if that Gravelord had been a Banshee's Blade. It would have felt a little bit different. Like, it would have just given us more of what we already kind of had. Oh, he's looking Francis now. He was not expecting that, but he just threw down buildings. Not enough protection. Laid it on a platter. Now we've got 2 big pieces. Well, not, you know, like, they're only a 2 attack and a 3 attack. That terror actually did a number on us, but you know what I mean? Oh, they are... And a foul play. And a foul play on the 4... That... Oh, that is... This is great. That's fantastic. That was 4 evolution points that he could have so easily managed to, you know, steal for himself. Oh, this is... Oh, yes. You know what? It's all turning up trumps now. Oh, I feel amazing. I feel really, really good. And let's cycle the zombie too in case they've got another foul play. You've only got 1 foul play. I don't really want to play into another one. Oh my goodness. So they've got 5 cards to our... should put down the data fuse just in case they've got a humongous. I don't really want to. Yeah, so they've got 5 cards to our 8. That's fantastic. That's really, really nice. So, it's possible they might accidentally level up our Nezerim here. Mickey Kruger. Oh, this deck's interesting. 1 damage. Okay, so you're trying to... That doesn't help you here, because I've only got 24. I don't think that's right. You'd have to use everything, wouldn't you? Health Orb. Toxic Leak. Okay, so on the Nezerim then. Why would someone do that? Like, I'm saying that because after what they did, I'm kind of like, oh, you know, like, this is questionable. Oh, really? Their last card was a Tree of Vitality. That sucks. Okay. So, unfortunately for us, we don't actually have what we want. We can destroy everything. It doesn't feel good though, does it? Yes, none of that, please. I guess we have too many copies of Foul Play. This doesn't seem to be the type of deck where we're low, if you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't tend to be a problem for us. Oh, crap. They drew something to put in the Coracle. Things were looking up, and now it's looking bad, isn't it? It's looking really, really bad. Okay, but I'm never going to get all of that, so... Yeah, that really sucks, doesn't it? I think we have to look for something to put in the cryo core. I really don't want that tree of vitality around though. Do we data fuse for the easy evolution? I think we have to. Like, our advantage is in our hand. Oh man, they were so desperate, and then they pulled the cryo core and a tree of vitality, and it's allowed them to just stay in the game just a little bit longer. So we're begging, we're praying that they don't have a basic right now. Mickey Kruger would be really irritating for us. Oh, for goodness sake. So they discarded their one card. Oh, and they drew into explosion. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm losing my mind. So it looks like we're now going to have to play like a slow foul play game. That kind of sucks. But it's going to be really hard for them to rush us down, isn't it? So Mickey Kruger destroys? Yeah. We'd like this to go in the Kruger, wouldn't we? We don't want this on the Nezerim. Fantastic. Do we destroy the Tree of Vitality? I think we do. But it's awkward. It feels really awful. Yeah, oh, I just don't want to give them any more options. I really don't. I really, really don't. Oh, that's kind of better, isn't it? Yep. Because they've got nothing in the cryo core, so it's kind of awkward for them. I feel kind of like a sniper. Like, we've got them in our sights. You know, we've taken some damage as we got to our position. But we've got, you know, like, they're right there. They're right in the crosshairs. We just need to close this out. That Gravelord feels like it was a big deal, though. I think our health would be lower without it. And that's what we wanted as well. This isn't going to benefit because our zombie can just kill their zombie. Like, it's not going to do anything. And now it'd give us an extra evolution point as well. Yeah. It's kind of a waste though, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's kind of a waste. We might even Darwinism the Tengu here. I think that's kind of fair. The only question is, do we actually get rid of the zombie? We could bio-recycle. I do feel like we need some options. But we've also got a lot of options in hand. Yeah, it's a weird one. Oh no, that's terrible for us. They're either really desperate or... Yeah. You could see it coming, that's frustrating. And there's a power orb or something as well. Oh, there's no power orb. Okay. But you haven't evolved by doing that, so that's not correct. Yeah. Just checking, but this is a 4-4, yeah? Yeah, 4-4. Do you want to incinerate and then move on? I think you do, right? Health orb? Health orb incinerate? That would actually get rid of a lot of stuff. Oh, that's actually pretty fair. Yeah, do you want to just do that? Nah, I don't feel too comfortable actually with doing that. Never mind. So we're actually going to bio-recycle our own zombie here. Hmm. And it's going to start becoming a race where they just try and take us down before we can take them down. And our reach is pretty rubbish. These foul plays have been in our hand the whole game. 3 copies is too much, I guess. We need something else. Oh, wow. Okay. So what have we got on board? 8. 8, 10. 17 is not going to be enough, is it? Nah, I think they've got us. Oh, that sucks. That really, really sucks. We were so close. We got them so close. But that last cryo core is just too much for us, I think. We actually have no way of dealing with this, do we? Nah. Oh, that actually sucks so bad. Really, really hurts. So one's the zombie. They've got at least 3 damage on board. I wasn't expecting Humongous to come out. There are quite a different... Yeah. There are quite a number of different ways they could have won that. We only had 7 HP. If they'd sent a Tengu out, you know, Tengu Darwinism, that's 5 damage right there. And they only need 2 more damage. Very achievable, because the zombie, of course, goes down. So that's 6 damage. So they only need a single point of damage to kill us. It feels like the more we play this, the more I'm like, oh, for goodness sake, like, can we... I guess we just keep, like, learning and slowly making changes. I'm really worried that the game's going to crash. It tends to crash a lot when you play a match and then you actually try and go into deck builder. If it does though, I think we just start it up again. I don't think it's a big deal. Normally I just take that as like, let's finish the session here for a bit and just take a break. But this has me so fascinated. I'm so unused to using these cards that I'm like learning as we go along. I'm trying to pick it up as we go along. Yeah, that Grave Lord, that Grave Lord Lich, that is the reason we won, basically, isn't it? They had us at 7 health, and we only won by 1 health, if, you know, their maths was slightly off. So are we willing to take Collector, because I don't have any other Guardian? Do we literally just take a Guardian? I'd rather Collector, though. Is there anything else? No. I mean, Darwinism, bio-recycling was a little bit awkward. Yeah, I don't hate everything else. Like maybe Orb and Power Orb are a little bit unimpactful. But at worst, it's just, you know, it replaces itself in your hand, so it's just a cantrip. So it's really hard to, like, take them out unless there's something that feels super good in the same spot. I'm not crazy about Nezarim either. It's kind of strange. What do I want to do? It really does look like the collector, does it not? Hmm. Six health for 2 evolution points, but it does give us protection right away, doesn't it? But wouldn't I prefer this anyway? Yeah. 4/4 is insane. And we do seem to be reaching a point where we have 10 cards. Maybe we should just have 2 collectors. 2 collectors and 2 Nezarim. I don't know. Nezarim wasn't bad, but it didn't make me go like, wow, like this is so dominant. You know, they can't do anything about this. Although they did attack our Nezarim, and then our Nezarim healed, and you know, oh okay, game just crashed. Okay, we'll have to like log back in and then try that again. Yeah, there was that time that they attacked the Nezarim after incinerating us, only for, you know, the health to mean that nothing actually happened to me. Won. Oh, come on, hurry up. We're really interested right now. Although it might just be that we're trying to divert ourselves from the fact we've got work tomorrow. It really is possible. Like, this happens to me a lot where it'll reach like Sunday and oh, I want to pretend work doesn't exist. So I just start reading a book or something, and before I realise it, you know, like my sleeping pattern's screwed. I go into work on Monday exhausted. So we could be doing that, but I do feel like at least part of it is like, oh my god, like we've been wanting to play Anubis for so long. We've been really looking forward to it, but due to the bug, it just felt unplayable. Like I tried playing it and then it ended our turn. It was really annoying. I was trying to like use Anubis as best as possible. But of course you have to like press a card and validate, press a card and validate. And then the game just kind of went weird and simply ended my turn instead of doing what I told it to do with Anubis. So I lost the whole turn and lost, well, no, I still won the match, but I was pretty tilted. Let's just check our deck is actually got saved. So we're looking at 2 collector. I mean, I don't feel great about 4/2, but it does mean when it comes out, 4/2 is enough to deal with a lot of things, and we do have a slight issue with buildings. We're not like super aggressive, like high attack power. Yeah, let's double check. So 2 Gravelords, 2 Nezarim, 2 collectors. Charon, probably. The games that we can bring Charon out, we probably win. The zombie, see, I mean, the zombies is such a strong default minion. It doesn't feel like we're really winning because of Anubis though. But I didn't really expect us to. I'm just dying to play it so much. And that last match was so good as well. I'm not sure how irritated I am about that second loss. I feel like we learnt a lot, but also, like, I don't think like that. Like, we lost to a deck that really wasn't that amazing, and I didn't feel like their line of play was really that amazing too. But maybe it was just too galaxy brain for me. I'm a pretty average IQ guy, so. Oh, do I want the cycle when I've got nothing here? My opponent starts. Maybe I do want the cycle. But the orbs go into nothing here, right? I mean, this is definitely a deck that doesn't like seeing data fuse early on. Oh my god. What is this? Oh, so we're actually kind of in trouble then. Yeah, this is a very, very bad matchup for us, isn't it? Or it will be. We can't actually destroy anything. And we're just feeding it if we put the zombie down. We really need incinerate. There's quite a lot. We're going to have to let them have the cards as well. Crap. Yeah, data fuse is really bad here too. I think our next turn is okay. No, they've got something in the Crycle. Oh, they started so well. They started so well. And, you know, like in terms of like rock, paper, scissors, I don't think our deck matches up brilliantly with them at all. We can't really like ping this wolf either. Kind of sucks. So we kind of need Anubis to evolve. Oh, we can't get to the data extractions. We've got no incinerates. Oh man, we just got run over here. We've got no chance. We've actually got no chance here. We can't do anything. How the hell do I deal with this? I don't, right? They're just going to ping off the data fuses. And they've got something else in the cryocore. Oh, this is awful. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Can we evolve to a 3? Whoa, whoa, what the hell is going on here? We need to buy some time now. We need to buy some major time. Probably the best we can do, but oh man, like they just get another data extraction now. So Draco evolves and stasis. They don't even need the stasis, do they? But they will stasis the Anubis because the Draco's about to evolve. Yeah, the only thing they can evolve is the Draco. No, I mean hopefully it hits the beast, but it will hit. No, it could hit the beast. To be fair. Yeah. Oh, come on! For goodness sake, man! That is irritating. That's actually irritating. The only good thing about this is at least the stasis core is... the stasis isn't going to hit anything. That's the only thing that's good here. So do we actually want to do it? Because, I mean, the one thing we don't want is for that to evolve, right? But it does mean we have to... ping it off. Are we really okay with that? I don't think we are. But I can't risk the ping. Crap. So the wolf hopefully pings the collector, but then we kill the mage. Oh, for goodness sake. That's honestly the best we can do. Oh, we're just dead. This is so done. We needed incinerate, like, instantly. And we definitely have an issue getting to buildings as well. What a depressing match. We just got run over. And we didn't get the evolution points from that either. Oh, it sucks. So we're dead then, because they've got, yeah, we're dead. We're just dead. Okay. Oh, Zoo, man. If you don't have the answers in hand, they're just such a bad matchup. We take a while to get going. It's kind of like a Mystic deck. Like, a Mystic deck is just too slow to deal with this, isn't it? We needed Incinerate right at the top. I should have been more assertive at the beginning. I wasn't really paying attention. We should have thrown everything away. If it wasn't Incinerate, we're not interested. Oh, I really don't want to give up on this deck. I want to keep playing it. I feel like we're learning a lot. But it feels like every single match we have is just sending us back to the stuff that we already use. It's like, oh wow, we need to use Incinerate. Big surprise. Oh wow, like we don't normally use Banshee Blade and we're now having to not use Banshee Blade. Big surprise. Anubis was a genuine threat there. That Draco Mage made things very difficult. We were just a bit too slow, I think. Oh well, it's casual, it's not ranked. This is the best time to find out how these things work. But in the rock, paper, scissors, it's terrible because our zombies are really good at controlling the board. But they are 1/1s unless they're actually in a battle with something and they get extra value. So they just get pinged off all the time by beasts. It's actually really frustrating. It's definitely one of the more annoying things. But the only real answer to dealing with that is Incinerate, right? Well, Incinerate, or, you know, we could have ghouls. There's quite a lot of AoE, to be fair. And Anubis itself should be able to ping stuff off. We just started slow. Should we just try to really search for answers here? Because they went really fast. Definitely way too fast for us. Okay. And my opponent starts. Got it. So he put down a beast, it pings, and then we zombie back. And we're looking kind of for, like, just for them to over-dedicate, and then we can Jubilant Crowd and or Incinerate. Okay. They're confident that we just can't do anything about this because of what happened last time, so they're just going to do it again. That's pretty understandable, isn't it? I think it is. Oh, wow, calm down. So are we just going to let them then? It could still get pinged off really easily. If we evolve it again though. No. I think we just accept that the zombie's probably going to get pinged off. If we save it for the Nezerim, we get a lot more value. Absalom. Okay. They're starting hot as well. A lot of cryocore going on. So yeah, they ping it off. They are using a lot of cards, which is kind of okay for us. Although, ironically now we want foul play. It doesn't really matter. They've got 2 opportunities to ping us off here. Oh man. Oh, this is ridiculous. Mate, this is casual. Can you not do this? Not even joking. Like, is this necessary? No, not really. Like, what you're doing right now is kind of over the top, right? Oh. Could have done that a different way. It doesn't really matter, but I could have done that a different way. The power orb. Is the power orb worth it? I don't know. We could just evolve and do the same. I feel kind of betrayed by our cryocore. Like, we need something in the cryocore. This is no good. Yeah, so Nezerim dies, but we're hoping the board is a little bit flat so we can incinerate. Oh, but they have a Tree of Vitality, man. Like, should we have just skipped the Absalom and gone for the Tree of Vitality? Oh, for goodness sake, can you... Oh, whatever. That kind of hit everything we didn't want it to hit. I wasn't expecting Nezerim to get pinged off without actually killing something in return. But actually, we're just kind of getting cheated here. Oh, this is ridiculous. This has kind of ruined the fun for me. We were trying a new deck and now I'm kind of like, oh, screw you. You know what I mean? Like, screw you, man. There's just nothing in the cryocore and they've got 2 vitality. Doesn't make a difference. Just doesn't make a difference. We can clear their board. We just can't... Like, it's not going anywhere. We've got no way of dealing with vitality. Just cannot deal with their buildings, man. I suppose that's the definition of what squad was supposed to be. Where it's like, there's just too much on the board. You can't deal with the buildings and what's on there. Oh, man. Oh, well. Everyone plays casual in different ways. We don't have ranked yet, so that's fair enough. I would definitely be a little bit more tilted when ranked mode comes out, if they're still playing that kind of thing in casual. Just play it in ranked. You know, you've got an optimal deck. You don't need to be smashing newbies with it. But I guess right now we're all in the same pond anyway. Oh, it's just like a rock paper scissors thing. Zombies just not good into beasts. They just get pinged off. As a general rule, armor's good. Armor's good. HP pools are good. Yeah, the collector as well. Oh man, I feel we're kind of stuck now, aren't we? We need the Guardian, but we're also not capable of defending ourselves. Guardian, do we just give up on the data fuse? Yeah, maybe just have to go low on card draw. I really don't know what to do about this Guardian situation beyond taking out the collector. And then putting in actual, just the building instead. I really don't want to put in the building if I can get away with it. I suppose Soul Eater would be the natural answer, wouldn't it? But it's purely for this one matchup, and it's just because it's a bad matchup into us. It's not that our deck is all that bad, it's just, you know, like, it's just not going to go well into zoo decks. This deck is never going to go well into zoo decks, it's just a bad matchup for us. But in a void, this deck is fine. I don't actually like Soul Eater though. Is this why everyone's playing Humongous? Because of stupid stuff like this? Oh, I'm actually genuinely like, do we have to play Humongous? Is that what we're saying right now? It might actually be more viable than Nezerim. Like, Nezerim hasn't done anything for us. And it's not like I play a lot of Humongous, so this could actually be interesting. Soul Eater too. We're going in a very kind of strange direction. And Soul Eater would be doing what we've got Tengu doing anyway, so... I just don't want to, like, lose that matchup every single time by default. It feels awful. It feels awful to get run over by that. I know that... I don't know, like, I'm not expecting us to win a lot with this deck, but it still feels awful to get crushed that badly. I'd like the deck to at least be semi, you know, reasonable, semi-okay. Guardian could actually be okay. Three copies of Guardian might actually... We have 2 copies of Guardian in a data bank like this. How much Guardian do we really have? Actually, you know, we've got... that's not bad actually. I'm kind of into that. I'll get through the Guardian eventually, but... So it's more about Incinerate, like... We've given up so much card draw. But the Health Orbs aren't actually doing anything for us, are they? I mean, they're cantrips, so it's hard to complain, but they're not doing anything for us. Take out the recycling for the Health Orb. This is about as tanky as we can go without actually buying, I suppose, another copy of Gravelord. Okay, let's try this again. Oh man, we are definitely learning a lot. Unfortunately, the cost of those lessons has been pain. Like, it's been pretty painful. But then again, you know, this is kind of good. Like, this is probably a great time to, like, run into, like, an optimal zoo deck. Because at least now when someone's like, oh, you know, like, what's a kind of, like, a standard zoo deck? Like, we can just point to this and go, like, well, that, you kind of want something like this. You know, something that's really, really good like this. Oh, well, collector's not good. Oh, my opponent starts. So I assume we don't want these to begin with. We keep Karen as our insurance policy. This is a bit early for Anubis as well. Oh. So we want a Guardian right now, because it decreases the chance that it hits our zombie. I would like them to actually have to fight the zombie. That's the thing. With the Anubis though, we should be able to like ping around. Do I want this to get a free evolution? Kind of, yes. I think Explosion's more useful in our hand. But we've used a lot of material in one go. Oh, really? Well, we should have expected that, to be fair. We just need them to actually have to fight our stuff more than anything. So they've got a basic card in their hand. What's the basic card? They're being very disrespectful right now. They're being very, very disrespectful right now. Unfortunately, Anubis can't actually kill everything, so that's a problem. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. You got me. Wow. They were not expecting Anubis to come out, were they? And they're about to witness my incredible Anubis play. Do we actually want to zombie first, just so we can destroy something? No. Yeah, let's just do it like this. It's a shame that it wasn't a better Anubis, right? But this is okay. It really sucks that we let them have the data extraction. But I honestly don't know what else we could have done. And they still have a lot of material too. Like, our Guardian didn't give us as much as I'd have liked. No, because the zombie's going to die and then Panda Vinci's going to create another Shinigami. Yeah, that's going to be awkward. Oh, Weldry. So this is just the same... This is basically just the same guy wearing a different username. This is the type of deck that Glutton and Leechlord absolutely adore. Oh, they've got their heroic in as well. What's the heroic for dinosaur? Lamperian. Okay. So they put the beast down. They hope for the... Well, if they ping the Guardian or the thing... Either way, Panda Vinci's going to evolve, though. Which is going to suck for us, of course. So we're kind of looking towards foul play now. Maybe we should have put the power orb on the zombie. We need stuff in the graveyard, man. We need stuff in the graveyard. They just gone AFK. What's happening here? I'm not actually sure what just happened. But I suppose we take those. Pretty sure I do. Yep. How do you want to deal with this? That does it. That'll do. I'm not sure what to make of that. I mean, Guardian did make a big difference. It just decreased the chance that they were going to hit the zombie. We were crossing our fingers. We wanted more than anything for them just to have to actually fight the zombie. Not ping it off with like lucky, beast hits, but actually have to ping it. So in that respect, it went okay, but I also felt like, like the Guardian, our card draw was really lacking though, wasn't it? Have we gone too far in the other direction? We're 3 for 3. The deck has definitely changed. I'm trying to think of like a deck that I'm just like, we have no chance. But we seem to have... no, we still struggle against buildings. No matter how I see it, we still struggle against buildings. But apart from that, we've got answers to most things. We're not amazing, but we're kind of okay. And Anubis was kind of dominant there. Panda Vinci's a fantastic card. Really, really amazing. And then Anubis kind of was the answer, and it's kind of a shame that we just had nothing left. No more ammunition to fire. Oh, same person. Okay. Well, they know my deck and I know their deck. So hopefully we go seconds, because I have no idea what we do if we go first. We definitely can't put anything down on the board. We would just be giving up evolution points for no reason. Oh man. I don't know if we can get rid of the collector either. Genuinely, if we get rid of it and then it... We're cycling the first turn, that's for sure. Oh, we can't get rid of the collector and then have nothing in the cryocore. Especially when we know how much they love buildings. Yeah, that's okay. Guardian? Oh, Puggington. Yep, that's also... That means they can't put down a thingy, so that's alright. Yeah, we actually like this, don't we? Yeah, haven't we just... Oh my goodness, we're about to get some pretty good value here, I think. Oh, they're spending everything. This is fantastic for us. So they are playing around with foul play in a way. Because we clearly can't... No, they're not. They're not. Oh my good... What? No. Mate. Mate, no. Oh, okay. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. This is known as the super questionable, you shouldn't have done that, don't even bother style, right? Like... This goes in for sure. Of course we take this. You destroy that for sure. You destroy... Is this the printer, yeah? Ah. We don't have the incinerate, which is definitely going to suck. But at least we get evolution points on the board, you know? Yeah, it's not great. I guess we're going to have to put a health orb on this. We could evolve it like twice. That'd be pretty good. But we can always evolve just into Anubis like next turn as well. Well, that's not too bad either. We're just asking for pings. That's the awkward thing. Awkward. Something like this. It gives us a lot of meat on the field. We just need to buy time now for Anubis. Anubis should get some okay value here. Maybe we should have saved Darwinism for Anubis. Maybe that was terrible. I was just trying to keep things on the board, so he has to use resources. He doesn't have like loads of cards in hand. We just need to get like not even lucky, but just not unlucky. Okay. So explosions would be pretty irritating here. No, he took the trade, but we do give 4 points away. So do you take the trade? Yeah. So they're playing around my Anubis, which kind of sucks. But you know, that's life, innit? We're just going to let that happen? I think we are. Yeah, that's okay. The biggest issue we have is... like, it's going to evolve. That's really going to suck, isn't it? Should we see if we can get the ping on it first, actually? There you go. Nice little ping. And then Anubis should now be nice and big. So you would have to toxic leak this. And if you toxic leak it, that's... yeah. Toxic leak into Beast isn't too bad for us. Into the Void. Oh, disgusting card. That was actually kind of my bad. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, so we don't even get the power orb. But we are just going to ignore them anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. This is kind of what I mean about heroics. Like, you're drawing 1 card a turn. There's actually pretty good odds that we're not going to have what we need. This works for me. This actually works for me. So. Oh no, because of course it could just ping the zombie. That was a mistake. Crap. Oh, misplayed, didn't I? I misplayed so bad. Oh, no. That was actually... yeah, that was completely my fault. Oh, I misplayed. Oh, I misplayed so bad. Oh, no. I've just cost myself the match. Oh, we had this. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. This board shouldn't be anything like this. The board should be basically empty. Oh. Oh, we cost... in one go, we just cost ourselves the entire match. It just in one move. Oh, that was so stupid. Oh, that was so dumb. Into the Void was good though. Really, really good. Oh, this sucks, doesn't it? Oh, this sucks. Oh, their board should be clear. Oh, God, one silly mistake. That's all it took. One silly mistake. Yeah, now the pings. Oh, for goodness sake. We threw this game so hard and we only have ourselves to blame. This actually hurts. It actually hurts that we just threw so bad. So they've got Panda Vinci. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, kill me now. That's embarrassing. No, we're done. Oh, goodness sake. That's all it took. We had this. We really had this. Oh, God. That actually hurts. That actually kind of hurts my soul a little bit. All it took was just one silly mistake and... Oh, man. That Leviathan on the board, we were laughing. They were kind of drawing into their advance, so their Crycall was busy, but... And that's a bad matchup for us. Like, that is the bad matchup for us. And we were in there. We actually genuinely had a chance. Oh. Just shoot me now. That's not even like a life lesson or a... Okay, we can learn something from this. That's a you were a stupid idiot moment. I do like really feel that lack of card draw though. Like having such a thin hand makes me feel really uncomfortable. Oh, so we're... Oh, for goodness sake. We're playing Zoo 5 times in a row. Can we just play something else? I've played 8 matches and 5 of them have been against Zoo. It might actually be higher. It's been 5 in a row though, isn't it? Oh, I'm starting as well. Well, we can't use this. We can't use this. I think we have to keep the foul play. I'm not even sure if they commit a beast to the board here. They might not. They might simply decide not to do it. We know that they've got, you know, like, the trees, though. Don't we? Oh, I do feel like... we're not... Yeah. We're still not, like, super strong or anything, because the Crycore is going to come out. Kind of unfortunate. And I don't want to evolve the zombie, of course. I guess if Tengu goes to the discard though, Anubis... Yeah. I was also kind of feeling like Anubis should have... I should have just used all my Darwinism on Anubis anyway. So it's Beast Explosion onto the Tengu, I think. It's something. They need a... No, they don't even need a lucky ping, do they? Oh, that was lucky for us. They just needed to not get unlucky. Like, statistically, that was the one thing they didn't want to happen. Toxic leak. Okay. So they are looking for the ping onto the zombie now. Are we going to Darwinism or are we just going to... Actually, yeah, we could have done it any other way, couldn't we? Yeah, I'm kind of... Whoops. Shouldn't have done it like that. Never mind. Do I actually just want to do this? I do, don't I? Oh, crap. Something to protect would be good here. I don't think Humongous is it. Do we evolve it again? Can they deal 6 damage in one turn? They can, but... We're opening ourselves to Into the Void if we actually evolve it. Ah, that's awkward. Okay. So... Toxic Leak again. Toxic Leak or Beast with a lucky ping into Explosion could also work. Toxic Leak. He has a lot of Toxic Leak. It's cool because we just cannot get to the Vitality. Yeah. For goodness sake. So we have a Humongous in hand and we can't actually get to them. That sucks. And they're now playing around Incinerate. Oh god, this hurts, doesn't it? This hurts a lot. Nah, we're never going to get to the Humongous now. I don't feel like the evolution's really worth anything. I think they just ignore the zombie and just attack our cryocore because they can kill us in 2 turns now. At least we understand why everyone's been using Humongous lately, right? Crap. So half the time, this is going to go their way in half the... Oh, okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Humongous seems to have been the right call though. Like putting Humongous in the deck. It's just we had Charon and we had no other advance, so we were trying to get the best possible value out of our Cryocore, but now we've just got nothing. Like, this really sucks. We don't even... Okay. And they've got something in the Cryocore as well. Oh. Well, of course they have, because they've got 3 trees of vitality that we cannot deal with. The only good thing about this is they're playing around a foul play. So at least they're not going like super fast. But this is ridiculous, man. This is way, way too much for us to actually, you know, handle. Oh, okay. So they just kill us with the... Yeah, okay. They're now just looking for a lucky ping from a beast. I get it. Yeah, it does make sense, doesn't it? Actually, I suppose we don't have to do that. We have to do this. Free. But if we're destroyed, then the beast levels up. If we're not destroyed, we'd still... it's difficult, right? Because I really want to just incinerate and then forget. But I don't think it's worth it, is it? Yeah, it doesn't matter. All they're looking for is a lucky ping on a beast. Like, it's actually ridiculously easy for them. I'm not actually sure what they're doing here. Oh, okay. So now they put the beast down, and it's a 50-50. Got you. Yeah. But then they just attack, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. That sucked. So I guess... Oh, we can't have played around foul... Like, come on. We were down to 1 HP. We can't play around foul play and still have a chance of actually winning the game. At that point, we just try not to lose the game. That's no good. Oh, but we've played Zoo 5 times in a row. It's not a good matchup for us. It's never going to be a good matchup for us. It's not as if this deck is even bad. It's just that it is a bad, like, rock, paper, scissors. It is just bad for us. It would be nice if we could play other decks. I genuinely feel like this deck is actually good. But it's just the rock, paper, scissors is screwing us over. We can't keep walking into Zoo decks. What are we? 3 wins, 5 losses. But yeah, I'd lose my mind if I played yet another Zoo deck. I could have gone a lot different, I guess, without the Charon. Like, if we'd gotten Humongous out, then maybe we could have gone like Tree of Vitality and gone a lot stronger. Oh crap, it's crashing. Oh, do I really want to go back in? Nah, you know what? 3 wins, 5 losses. We learned a lot. Oh, I feel like there was more to learn if it just hadn't over and over and over again just matched us into, you know, like optimized Zoo decks that, you know, People are just grinding because it means they get a lot of credits really, really quickly. Oh man, you can see how new players are getting a little bit frustrated though, because if you're just running into that over and over again, it really doesn't feel very fair because you're experimenting and you're trying new stuff, and people are just playing optimal decks in casual. Like I know all we've got is casual right now. But they need to get ranked if like soon because I don't want to have to deal with Zoo 5 times in a row. People playing optimal Zoo decks. I want to have a little bit of fun. It's casual.